Hi guys, hello and welcome to yet another episode of Project Perfumery India. It's Mohit here और आज हम बात करेंगे कुछ परफ्यूम बनाने के बारे में, something related to creativity, not our usual sales, clones, alternative. Yeah, it's about alternative, but not as a product or as a fragrance, but as a whole project, right guys? So when I started the whole thing, there was this craze for alternatives, clones. Why? Because this market, there is a luxury market, then there is a consumer market. So consumer market is looking for more and more economical product which are more value for money, because majority of the shoppers contribute to that. So that is where this becomes a very pleasing factor to buy, and the satisfaction is average. For example, you're buying a Titan skin for 2000 rupees. At the same time, you're buying Alexa for 2500 rupees, and you're getting that premium factor that this smells like Creed Aventus, where this Titan skin smells like Aqua di Gio, right? That is the factor I'm talking about. So this is an unexplored opportunity, और यहाँ पर फैक्टर आता है परफ्यूम का, बिकॉज काफी लोगों के लिए परफ्यूम मैटर करता है, काफी लोगों के लिए ब्रांड मैटर करता है. सो जो ब्रांड मैटर करता है, दैट इज लाइक 10% और आई वुड से 5% ऑफ द ऑडियंस हु रियली केयर्स फॉर द ब्रांड. उनके लिए नीश इज नीश, दे डोंट इवन टच ऑल्टरनेटिव और लुक एट इट. तो उनको हम उसकी बात भी नहीं करते. इवन आई हैव सीन जॉय बाय डूइंग वीडियोस एंड ऑलवेज गिविंग दिस डिस्क्लेमर, पीपल हु डोंट लाइक क्लोन्स, प्लीज go to the next video. Yeah, so that is pretty cool. So if you guys don't like about clones, but so it is perfectly all right. It's individual choice. Not everyone wants to spend 20,000 rupees for Wood for Greatness by Initio. So that is the subject matter for this video. We'll be doing some experiment which I did last night, and we pretty much cleared 32 bottles of it. Let's do a making of it, right? So the subject scent is Oud for Greatness. सबसे पहले हम बात करेंगे ऑयल्स के बारे में. जब परफ्यूमरी आती है तो हम बात करते हैं ऑयल्स की, राइट? Why oils are important? Because those are the raw ingredients. इंडिया के अंदर there's so much of creativity in India. There are so many cultures. There is infusion of so many cultures. I belong to Rajasthan. I have seen those handicrafts, shilpgram kind of things. So I've always have a thing for that cultural part of it. So people from Bihar would have a separate handicraft culture. People from Madhya Pradesh have a different. From UP have different. From South there's a entirely different angle to the whole art thing, right? So that's what I'm talking about. What these French brand does, Italian brand does, they bring in their part of culture into the bottle, into the story. That is what they do. So I have done a small experiment. So there's this simple perfume. I mean, we make alternatives, right? So we have made so many alternatives. We simply create a label. So we create some link, so that links to your memory. So where I have been influenced with things during my college, my job, I create the bands I've been inspired with, the music I've been inspired with, the factors which were going around. So that is what inspires me for my design. So that is where now the cultural aspect. So this is a small thing experiment we have done. So I picked up a handmade leather. It's called buffalo leather, and the bags are created and exported in huge quantities at a great $500 tag and so on. So leather is a good absorbent. So what they do, they put scrub it with the oil. So one leather, the finished leather is soaked in oil basically. So there where I got the idea. Oil is the essence of perfumery. So I have a huge collection of oils. I'll show you guys sometimes. So basically what is holding us back, why Indians are not coming up with so much of creative brands. There are brands from Italy, there are brands from Dubai. They do hand carving on bottles. They put studded Swarovskis, diamonds. I mean, India is these all art came out from India, rooted from India basically, all of these sculptural things. So I hope you're getting my point here. So we are doing a small thing. I've created one scent, Oud for Greatness, which I named it as Rouge for Madness. So I have bought, that is like one of my finest discoveries in 2019, and people loved it too. So that particular fragrance, niche perfume, cost about 20,000 rupees. The one I have made cost 1,500 rupees and is 99.99% closer. You guys don't believe it. I'm putting the screenshots of what people think about it. These are the guys who have the 20,000 rupees bottle as well, and they tried my version and said it's spot on. We're just putting a small fragrant leather patch on the bottle. So we have soaked that leather into our fragrance oil and just put a patch on the bottle, so that the moment you open the box, the fragrance itself, the leather is already soaked with the oil, you already get the fragrance. And wherever the bottle is sitting, I entered my office today and all I could smell is oud for greatness. So this is how great my office smells the moment I enter. That's because of that leather patch. I soaked it. I think it's gonna last at least for a week. I'm not sure if it lasts longer, the aroma of it. So it works like a charm, and that's something no one have done before. So guys, I request you, if you have any of such ideas which we can do on the bottles, please comment below. And I'm starting my new website on 1st of, I'm not declaring now because I'm not sure, because we are already overloaded with so many of websites. So yes, this is what I want to do. The website would call perfumologist.com, where you can buy these empty bottles, the pumps, the caps, the oil, the labels. I'll try to help you with labels as well, and any individual, and the premix as well. So whatever things I've explored in last 3 years, I would be sharing it with all of you. We have signed up with a couple of oil companies as well officially, so you guys can order these and make your own project. For example, you can make your own Alexa, name it anything, and sell it among your friends. How cool is that? Or you have a target audience, you have a brand, you already sell, say you already sell t-shirts, you can order raw ingredients from perfumologist.com and make a perfume for your name. Simple. So that is what is my idea. This is what I'm gonna do. Let's hit on to this first project. Let's cover it. I'm going to my workshop, my office that is upstairs. So before I go upstairs, I would like to show you, this is the final product we have created. How we have created, we will check that as well now. So you see this is how it looks, and I could even smell it, and it smells the same what the juice is inside. The perfume inside is 33.33% concentrate, and right now I'm not this, we have given some irregular pattern so that it looks more arty, because this leather is quite hard to procure, and I'm not sure. See, I'll tell the full story about it, but I have it since 2 years. I visited a workshop in Udaipur where they do this handcrafted thing, and I'll try to cover that as well in the video. And this is how the final presentation looks like. This is borrowed from Pana line. So we could do a similar looking box. It's just a prototype, and this is how it looks. And the main part, this smells as delicious. Baccarat Rouge with oud and myrrh is what I could say this smells like. I'm putting a Fragrantica link below for oud for greatness. Do check out the reviews. It's one of the most amazing scents of 2019. Go guys, check it out before I start the making of our leather patch. Let's name it leather patch. Alright guys, so we're at my office. If you guys haven't seen my office, I'm gonna give you a quick look around. This is how our office looks like. It's a huge space. We have kept it as an open space, and this is where our workstations are. But for now, this is my work desk, and this is how it looks. This is the leather patch I'm talking about. So there are thousands such kind of things which you can procure across India. Like this I have picked up from Udaipur, and there's so many places. It's a huge country, right, with so many cultures. And these are the oils I'm talking about. This is the whole essence I'm talking about. So now this has been made in Switzerland, so these are high quality. We would be getting this officially. We have been in talks with some of the brands, and this one is our oud for greatness oil. So you go to most of the Atra shop, they have most of the low grade version. This one is quite a hefty affair. Like each of this half kg would cost like around 20,000, around 20,000. So what we're gonna do, traditionally they put various kind of oils on leather. I'm putting this fragrant oil on this leather, a lot of it. So this would be around 50 grams I've put right now. So this oil is around 3,000, 3,500 if I compare it otherwise, or maybe 1,500 bucks. So I'll let it soak. So what I've done yesterday, I've rubbed it pretty well so that this gets soaked in. So this, we'll be making fragrant patches out of it, right? So let it soak. I'm not gonna do the dirty job right now. I'm gonna show you how the final result would look like. I'll be needing more oil to it. So see, this is what is, the whole we are creating this kind of experience is what we should be doing rather than simply doing clones. I hope you guys would agree to it. So now we're talking about, this is the patch. This is the patch we have come up after soaking oil for like say overnight. I did it last evening. This is how it looks. And making a label out of it is pretty simple. We have a cutter. We will simply cut it out, and stick it on to this one. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make 10 labels out of it, grab 10 bottles. So this is what I'm talking about, guys. This oil, I want, you know, a whole variety, say 500 variants of oil available in 10 ml, 20 ml, 50 ml, 100 ml, and you could buy it retail. This is my premix. This is my secret to all Alexa Rouge 666. I want to share this out. These are the pumps. I mean, these are the actual pumps which the brands use, right? So these are the bottles. So variety of these kind of bottles, you can't access it right now. See, the oil is dripping, so I'm not gonna waste the oil right now and fold it up. So I'll leave this, right? So that is what I'm talking about. We go to the part 2. I'm gonna cut it out into the label. Let's get the bottles. So there's a whole tray of bottles we have. You could buy it in dozens. I'm talking about after probably a month or 2 weeks, where, you know, these things I can make this a whole carrot of bottles basically. See, guys, the whole carrot. So I take I'll take 10 bottles as of now, make 10 patches. And so guys, getting back to our perfume making process. So let's turn around. This is our setup we have. This is a small burette to measure the amount of perfume going in the bottle, right? So this is, I've just kept it as a stopper right now. Okay, so what we are going to do, these are the small patches we have created. We just kept it, so we're just sticking them quickly on the bottle. These are like the basic things. I won't be wasting a lot of time on this one. I'll just put a little bit of glue on everyone. Quick. And these are the bottles I have, so I simply keep putting bottle on top of them. I love these bottles, the small cube ones. Many niche houses are using the same bottles. I don't want to name any right now, but yes, they do. And here, meanwhile this is going on, we have kept these. This is how they will look after. This is my, let me set my camera right for showing you the actual thing in action. That's the mixing part. Okay, so I take a fresh bottle, take my burette out. So this is the way I do the whole measurement thing. So these are like the 30 ml bottle, and I'm putting about 10 ml in this. I could regulate it so it goes faster. This is a standard burette that you could buy it online from anywhere. This gives me a precise measurement when I'm doing back-to-back filling. So this gives me the whole liberty of controlling the whole flow through the knob. For the video purpose, see, this is going to be quite a dense juice. The reason being, I'm putting around 10 ml into it, so that would make it around 33% concentrate. Right, so we do the next thing. That's our Mojo barking. He wants to come up, but I'm not getting him up right now. We let the premix go in. Yeah, there is some spilling, so you need to do it in an area which you can clean up later. So this is our fragrance is ready. We just shake. Okay, now we get our, we call it the magic sprayers or the magic pumps. All we have to do, just put the pump on top of it. This is our stopper. Normally, if it's a heavy surface, you can just bang on it, or I prefer doing it like this. Alright, this is done, and the bottle is sealed. Time for the cap. We have our cap here. This is the wooden cap. Okay, we need to clean a little bit. Okay. This is our, wow, I could smell it here. So it's amazingly good, amazingly sweet, oudi. Apart from that, it has got a lot of saffron, cotton candy vibe to it. Overall, an amazing scent. So this is our first on the YouTube scent making project. We just made a great minimal looking presentation in a great scent. A niche, absolute niche. So guys, it's Mohit from Projekt Perfumery India signing off. Do comments, do put the comment of similar ideas, and we
I am where the movie started, facing at a photo they've taken. Space tree flying through the skies and battles happen.